Jump! This place looks dangerous. Be careful, okay? Wow, who'd have thought something like this would be here? All right, good find. Whoa! Shadow, look! Yeah! Look out below! Brace yourself for impact. Watch out! Don't fall. Try to get up here. Hey, try going down here. Hey, can't you break that? Go on and smash it. Don't break that. Hey, look down! You could fall here too. Watch yourself. If you get hit, you'll lose 10 rings. Make sure not to get hit when you run out. Look at that line of rings. That's perfect for using your light dash, Shadow. Way to go, Shadow! This is gonna be easy. Yeah, do it, Shadow, do it! There's only half of them left. Keep going, Shadow. You're doing great, Shadow. Just a little more. Only one left. You got 'em all. That's it, Shadow. Keep grabbing 'em. If you take damage, you'll lose some rings, so watch out. Okay, we've got back about half of them. Think you can get the rest? Almost there. There's just a few more. 10 rings left. Be careful. That's all of 'em. What should we do? Oh, come on. Let's go. Come on, I need to do my best. Chaos Control lets you move super fast, so make sure you don't end up going further than you'd like. When you get near a target, press the circle button to cancel your teleport. When you get near a target, press the X button to cancel your teleport. When you get near a target, press the B button to cancel your teleport. Chaos Blast will kill gun soldiers as well as enemies, so make sure not to use it when they're around. Press the circle button to use Light Dash when near rings, okay? Press the X button to use Light Dash when near rings, okay? Press the B button to use Light Dash when near rings, okay? Hitting the X button in mid-jump will let you perform a homing attack. Hitting the A button in mid-jump will let you perform a homing attack. Hitting the A button in mid-jump will let you perform a homing attack. Shadow, I think you can use your homing attack to get past here. Use the right analog stick to move and zoom the camera. Use the C stick to move and zoom the camera. Use the right thumbstick to move and zoom the camera. It's kind of high, but if you jump as high as you can and grab onto the edge, you can make it up there. Did you know that you can change mission characters just by pressing the directional buttons? Did you know that you can change mission characters just by pressing the control pad? Did you know that you can change mission characters just by pressing the directional pad? Holding the R2 button while you move will keep you facing forward. Holding the R button while you move will keep you facing forward. Holding the R trigger while you move will keep you facing forward. It looks like you can perform triangle jump between these walls, Shadow. Face the wall and keep doing jump dash one after another. When you stick to the wall during a triangle jump, you can run forward a little. You've only got about 2 seconds before you fall though, so be extra careful. Press the circle button while running to do your sliding move. Press the X button while running to do your sliding move. Press the B button while running to do your sliding move. That vacuum weapon creates a high-density artificial black hole to suck things in. You've got to try this thing out. Hold the square button and let her rip. You've got to try this thing out. Hold the B button and let her rip. You've got to try this thing out. Hold the X button and let her rip. You can pick up and throw things like containers and bombs by pressing the circle button. You can pick up and throw things like containers and bombs by pressing the X button. You can pick up and throw things like containers and bombs by pressing the B button. To lift up things that are on the ground, just press the circle button. To lift up things that are on the ground, just press the X button. To lift up things that are on the ground, just press the B button. You should be able to grind your way down that if you jump on it. While grinding, press the circle button to gain speed. To jump off, just press the X button. While grinding, press the X button to gain speed. To jump off, just press the A button. While grinding, press the B button to gain speed. To jump off, just press the A button. Shadow, use the circle button to get aboard that gun vehicle. To drive, use the left analog stick to steer and use the X button to accelerate. Shadow, use the X button to get aboard that gun vehicle. To drive, use the control stick to steer and use the A button to accelerate. Shadow, use the B button to get aboard that gun vehicle. To drive, use the left thumbstick to steer and use the A button to accelerate. You can use one of those saucers to get to places you couldn't before. Press the circle button to get on. You can use one of those saucers to get to places you couldn't before. Press the X button to get on. You can use one of those saucers to get to places you couldn't before. Press the B button to get on. Awesome! This thing hovers! It looks pretty fragile though, so watch out not to crash into anything. Check it out! A gun combat vehicle! It's not very mobile, but it's outfitted with huge weapons. Shadow, can you hear me? This is going to be a true test of your abilities. Good luck! Oh, by the way, if you run out of lives, you won't be able to continue. If you want to abort, go to the pause menu and select quit. Give it your best shot and make your way to the last goal ring. Use this to start over. Hey, Shadow, try using that. Shadow, get on board. I know it's dangerous, but put those fires out. It looks like Gun is doing research on the aliens. That turret is so cool! I've never seen a vulcanized ceramic used for this sort of thing before. This is a black creature's turret. I wonder how they managed to build it. I wish I had time to study it. After you touch a save point, you can start over from there if you mess up. Pressing the circle button while atop a save point will teleport you to other save points you've touched. Pressing the X button while atop a save point will teleport you to other save points you've touched. Pressing the B button while atop a save point will teleport you to other save points you've touched. That's a dash ring. It's a special device that'll speed you up if you pass through it. This cage looks like it's locked. I wonder if there's some kind of switch nearby that'll open it. The gun soldiers in this area look like they're the ones keeping this cage locked shut. I think you can open this cage by defeating those black creatures. It looks like you can move along that rail if you grab on. That container seems indestructible. That container is extremely heavy. I don't think there's any way to lift it. That's a special weapon container. This container is for unlockable special weapons. That's a bomb! It'll explode, so be careful. You can pick up that bomb and carry it along with you. This is a mobile rocket. Hold on tight and get ready to fly. You can still use your hands and move around a little when you're parachuting.
あのバルーンを壊せば、中のアイテムを取ることができるよ。
This is a switch. I wonder what happens if you press it. That's a target switch. You can trigger it by hitting it with something. Press the circle button atop the red liquid, and you can move along it to get someplace else. Press the X button atop the red liquid, and you can move along it to get someplace else. Press the B button atop the red liquid, and you can move along it to get someplace else. I saw some of the aliens absorb that red slime in order to move. We should try it ourselves. You can use the red liquid while wall running by using the circle button. Why not give it a try? You can use the red liquid while wall running by using the X button. Why not give it a try? You can use the red liquid while wall running by using the B button. Why not give it a try? To get in and out of turrets, use the circle button. To fire, press the square button. To get in and out of turrets, use the X button. To fire, press the B button. To get in and out of turrets, use the B button. To fire, press the X button. Looks like you need to find a switch to start that fan. Shadow, I think that chaos blast may be strong enough to break it. Give it a try. That's a secret key. Keep it with you and use it to open some door you might find. There are 5 secret keys that you'll need to find in order to open that door. This is a warp hole. Stepping into it will teleport you someplace far away. Picking that up will fill up your hero gauge. Picking that up will fill up your dark gauge. Extinguishing the fire will raise your hero gauge a little. Try an attack to put it out. Touching that gas will increase the evil within you and will fill up your dark gauge a little. This is a heal unit. It can heal anyone if you toss it at them. Being hit by a heal unit causes a person's vitals to drop and makes them lose the will to fight. Even if someone isn't injured, you can still use a heal unit to stun them so there's no need to fight. That cage is there for restraining the black creatures. Don't destroy it and let them out. If you run up and jump inside of that orange frame, you'll get a lot more distance than usual. The red fruits with spikes on them are poisonous. Don't touch them. Hey, it's a gun battle mech! No worries, it's on our side. Wow! Gun has deployed a lot of mechs. That makes me feel a bit safer. More gun mechs, huh? These guys must be serious. It's the black creatures! Shadow, be careful! There are so many of them! What do we do? They're over here, too! No matter how many we defeat, they just keep coming! Look! Eggman's mechs! Keep your guard up, okay? How many of these mechs does Eggman have? More of Eggman's mechs! Make sure to hold on to your rings. The gun soldiers don't stand a chance. We need to help them. Everyone's fighting as hard as they can. Let's lend a hand. How come Gun is after you now, Shadow? What did you do? That floating robot is a gun beetle sentry. Those small blobby things are some type of black creature. Make sure you don't overlook them. That giant is much stronger compared to the normal aliens. Be careful. Using a series of homing attacks, you can get through by using those drone beetles as footholds. Be careful not to get shocked by the gun beetles when they've activated their electrical defense mechanism. If you get to the gun beetles' bombs before they explode, you can pick them up and use them yourself. That gun robot is armed with an auto-tracking missile system. That Eggman's robot is equipped with a shield that can deflect bullets. Take out the shield first. Guns are useless against those shields. Use homing attacks instead. Look at those bird-like creatures. If you use your homing attack, you can bounce off of them to get by. Those black birds are coming in on a high-speed collision course. Watch out! The whirlwinds that those birds create are too wide to dodge. Try to jump over them. Shadow! When the alien giant swings his sword horizontally, that's your chance to hit him down low. Shadow, you can avoid the giant's hammer attack by jumping. Shadow, after the giant takes a big swing, that's your chance. Grab that bomb from him and then toss it back before it explodes.
シャドウ、あのメカにホーミングアタックするときには気をつけて。何か嫌な予感がするんだ。
Eggman's robot is going to crush you with that ball. Destroy that part first. I think you can probably use the vehicles the black creatures are riding. Forget about that for now. We have to drive off the black creatures first. Don't let the black creatures get the president. The black creatures are attacking the president's escape pod. You have to save him. The left branch should lead the escape pod to safety, but we still need to stay close in order to protect it from the black creatures. Since Gun is lined up along the left-hand path, that probably means that way is dangerous. We should take the right-hand path and take out the swarms of black creatures. This looks like a gun weapons cache. They've got alien weapons and vehicles stored too. I guess I've always taken sunsets for granted. I'm afraid of nightfall tonight. They're firing laser turrets! Jump! Ah! Incoming black alien gunship! Look out! That's a gun defense laser! If you touch it, it'll burn you to a crisp! Oh man, we're high up! Watch your footing, okay? Ah! They're firing at us from the side passage! Watch out! They're shooting at us from up above! Is there any way to get up onto the second level? You'll take damage if you try to just grind along this rail. You need to get a vehicle that will let you float above it. That grind rail is electrified! Watch out! Do you think that you can lift that grating up? This junction switch changes the escape pod's destination. You can set the direction by hitting the switch. When the wind is blowing, grab onto one of the bars on the ceiling and hold on tight. When the wind stops, take the opportunity to dash back forward. This door seems to be controlled by a switch. This door is being held shut because the black creatures are around. Look! There's a small gap at the bottom of the door. I think you can get through by sliding. You can make it to that pole if you jump dash along the wall. Shadow! We're in big trouble! The black creatures are after the president's escape pod. You've got to stop them and save the president. They're like a swarm of bees. You have to kill them all or the president is done for. Try to buy the president a little more time so he can escape. You need to stop all of the black arms. The black creatures keep coming! Maybe someday I'll be able to build a battleship like this. What do we do? I can't keep my eyes. Go for it, Shadow! Shadow, can you hear me? If you're too far away, your chaos spear will be useless. But but if you get too close, he'll warp away from you. You need to keep the right distance. Look out, Shadow! Look out! It's a black alien gunship! Run! The lasers are closing in! Jump! Shadow, can you hear me? Black Doom must be in the center of the comet. Shadow, I believe in you. You can do it. Hurry, Shadow! If we don't hurry, we're gonna get swallowed up. Hey, Shadow, wait up! We haven't gotten all the rings back yet. I'm getting dizzy. I can't keep my eyes open anymore. Hey, look! A giant circus tent. What the heck was Eggman thinking when he made this place? Phew! Finally got out of that freaky tent. What's this? A tightrope? And a ring of fire, too? That scared the heck out of me. If you hit the middle of that device dead center with enough force, you'll get maximum height. If you can ring the gong at the top, you'll get a bunch of rings. This is a shooting gallery. Hit the clock display to release the balloons. By shooting down enough balloons, you can get a bunch of rings. For this shooting game, yellow balloons are worth twice as much as the red one. But shooting the ones with Eggman on them will take away points, so don't hit those by mistake. This is a gun-manufactured turret. Can we use this for the shooting gallery? You can shift the coaster to the left or right a little bit while it's moving. If you use this pole, you can climb down safely. You need keys to open this door. Try going around it by hopping over the roof. This is apparently the VIP shooting gallery. It says Bonus Balloon Bonanza over there. Look, there's another shooting gallery board. If you can jump through that hoop of fire, you'll earn some rings. Be careful, though. Shadow, do you think you can grind along this rope? Hey, Shadow, look at this. Eggman's collected rings from all around the world and has built this theme park. What do you say? How about the two of us take all these rings back? I can't carry all of these rings by myself. Help me gather them all up, Shadow. Shadow, let's hurry up and get the rest of the rings. Let's take back all of the stolen rings. We've got to get that ring back. That amusement park does look kind of fun.